Hello, everyone, and good evening to you. Well, before the USIC AJ rematch, which is happening in I think 20 minutes thereabout, I want to share with you what I saw here on the USD CAD after looking at a couple of time frames. Well, despite the fact that on the weekly time frame, it has been a strong bearish momentum in the last couple of years. Since the beginning of the year, the dollar has been able to hold its ground against the Canadian dollar, as we can see our price has consolidated within a phase since the beginning of the year. We can see how this move has happened. We saw price caught within a consolidation phase right from since the beginning of the year, giving us a clue of an indecision that will probably lead into a sudden breakout of structure, which we don't know where it's going to happen. Are we going to be having a breakout to the upside, or probably we're going to be having a breakdown to the downside? From a technical perspective, the appearance of a rising wedge on the weekly time frame is a pattern used to identify possible trend reversal. As you can see, what we have here, we saw this impulsive move, and since that time, we've been seeing price action run through a consolidation phase, which appears to be transposing into a rising wedge. So the next thing I was able to do here on the weekly time frame is to identify a key level that I will be using to guide my actions going forward. And one thing I saw here after looking at what price action has been doing since the beginning of 2021, I can see that this level here has been a major determinant of selling momentum in the last couple of years. I think a year, close to 2 years now, we've been seeing that this area has been a major determinant of selling momentum in this past. However, if we look at what has been happening since the beginning of the month of May, since the later part of the month of May this year, we saw that price was able to close right above that level multiple times. But one thing that happened here on the first day of, I think on the first week of the month of July, we saw the sharp rejection of that level of this area, giving us a clue into the strength of the sellers at this point in time. So in this regard, I was able to identify that key level after connecting those points together to have a key level sitting right at the 1.2900 area. So what does this key level do for us? Well, it makes our job easier as we head into the new week. So what this simply means here is this: if I continue to see price oscillate right below this key level, then I'll be comfortable with the selling momentum. And if I see price continue to oscillate right above the skill level, then I will be looking for bullish positions to take advantage of. So that's what I can see here on the weekly time frame. So let's scale down a little bit into the daily time frame to see what I begin to see. So on the daily time frame here, the first thing I was able to do is to identify this demand zone here. And if you look at what we have here, it looks more like a reversal pattern in the form of a double bottom structure. And I will be showing you what I mean by that. If you look at what has been happening since the first week of the month of July, we saw the sharp rejection, which I showed you on the daily time frame. And then price went as far as testing the 1.27640. We saw price come back up, and then we saw price do another rejection of the 1.27500 area, after which we saw this engulfing candle that took price out of that key level we identified on the daily time frame. So with the structure we have here in the last couple of weeks and the breakout of the 1.29 area, you will be thinking, okay, fine, since we have a double bottom structure here, how are we going to be seeing a breakout, a retest of the key level with structures on lower time frames supporting a trend continuation? That's the next thing that will come to mind. Well, if we look at the long-term perspective, which we were able to identify on the weekly time frame, we obviously observe that price action has been on a very strong bearish momentum. So with the structure on the higher time frame. And with this one that happened during the last 4 weeks, in the last 4 weeks, we saw the sharp rejection of this level. I want to be thinking that this is an impulse leg where I'll be expecting that we will be having a retracement phase into our golden zone area, which also shares a confluence with the resistant level of the rising wedge we were able to identify on the daily, on the weekly time frame. So I want to be seeing this area as a possible area where probably the next selling momentum might actually begin to the downside. So how did I identify this area? Well, very simple. It is my golden zone area. If we bring out our Fibonacci retracement tool and run it through the previous impulse leg we have here on the daily time frame, we can see that between the 50 and the 78.6% is an area where I'm looking forward to reversal patterns that will send price going to the downside. And if you look at this level here, we can see that it shares a confluence with the resistance point of the rising wedge. Let me show you again so that you can see what I'm talking about. So on the weekly time frame here, this is what we have here on the weekly time frame. So this is the resistance level of the rising wedge. So I'm looking for a reversal pattern at that point to take advantage of a downtrend continuation, which will likely break down this support level to push price to the downside. So this is actually a very, very long term perspective on this one, which could take a couple of months to achieve what I'm just sharing here. So with this information here, now that we head into the new week, how do we intend taking advantage of that move? Well, if we scale down to let's say the 4 hours time frame, like I said, I want to see how price is going to relate with this level here, the resistance point of the rising wedge. I want to see how price will relate with that level. So if I see a reversal pattern right under that level, reversal pattern under that level, then I will be convinced that a breakdown retest of that reversal pattern should give me a confirmation to join the decline. And if we at any point during the week see a breakout of that resistant level, then we could be having a momentum shift in the sense that a breakout retest of that area could send price going to the upside. So these are the scenarios I'm looking forward to going the into the new week on this one. So let's see how price action plays out. I'll pause in the video at this point, and definitely, as usual, I will be giving you an update during the early hours of the new week. After we have monitored how participants are are intending to move price this week. We know that during the character, what we see during the first few hours of the New York session. So after that happens, I will be sharing an update in the comment section as usual so that we can take advantage of that move. If this video in any way has been of immense help in helping you to make your own individual decision during this week, kindly support this video by clicking the like button. Also, you would also want to follow me on my TradingView platform at Dark Sherry so that you don't miss out on the regular updates I normally share in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video and see you on Monday in the comment section where I will be sharing the update as usual. Thank you and do have a wonderful night rest. Bye bye.